Hey, how's it going, fight fans? Welcome to Mind for Combat. So before I get started into this video, if this is the first time you checked out my channel or any of my content, why don't you consider joining my growing fight community by hitting the subscribe button below. Also get involved in the comment section below. So this is a video that I had wanted to make, but I've been putting off because I'm generally a very positive person. I try to be positive about the sport of fighting, boxing or MMA or whatever it is, and that's the reason why I didn't want to do this, because I didn't want to do a negative video. But ultimately, I have to be true to myself, because when I started this YouTube venture, it was about me being putting out objective, factual videos that relate to the sports that I love. Now, if you guys have come to my channel recently, you've probably only seen MMA related content, and I mean my channel's new anyway, but I've been putting up vastly more MMA related content. There hasn't really been any boxing channel on my content on my channel. And when I started this channel, my idea was to do 50% boxing, 50% MMA, and I'm a huge fan of both. I've trained both boxing and mixed martial arts at great lengths throughout my entire life. So I've always felt like I have a great perspective on both sports, and I think anyone who watches my breakdowns and stuff like that would tend to agree that I would hope you would agree that I do have a great deal of knowledge when it comes to mixed martial arts, and definitely with boxing as well. And some of my subscribers, like quick shout out to you, Connor Shaw, you've been subscribed to my channel through boxing related content, and I think I've gotten you into MMA a bit more, which I appreciate you for taking on my advice and checking out some MMA fights as well, though, by the way. I appreciate you, brother. But recently one of my friends goes to me, Rohan, why don't you do any boxing related videos anymore? And honestly, the reason why I don't do any boxing related videos anymore is because the state of boxing currently is embarrassing. So this video is going to be me talking about the embarrassing state of professional boxing in the year 2019. I mean, let's get into this. Like, so I've made some points I wanted to get through. So okay, so firstly, let's start with the heavyweights. All right, so the heavyweights, so much bullshit is going on in the heavyweight division. So you got Anthony Joshua. Let's look at the top of the heavyweight division. Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, and Dillian Whyte. Those are the 4 best heavyweights in the world right now. And you could probably throw Jarrell Miller, Luis Ortiz in the discussion there somewhere. Where's Joe Joyce fitting into? There's some guys coming up, but those are the 4 top guys, okay? Why are they not fighting each other? So Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury was meant to be having the rematch of their fight that they had in December. That rematch has not materialized. Instead, we've got some bullshit, some politics going on, and Tyson Fury signed with ESPN, and the fight's not happening. Now you got Tyson Fury saying Deontay Wilder's ducked him. You got Deontay Wilder fanboys saying that Tyson Fury ducked Deontay Wilder's accusations of ducking, and the accusations of ducking go back to the Deontay Wilder Anthony Joshua situation, which was just a drawn out embarrassing joke of a situation. It's a stigma in the face of boxing, the fact that fight could not happen when money was supposedly offered, and you got contracts being thrown around. It's a joke. What's going on? It's embarrassing. The top heavyweights are not fighting each other. You got Anthony Joshua. He's now announced to be fighting Jarrell Miller, who I think Dillian Whyte said it best is probably a big cabbage. So what's up with that? Like, and I mean no disrespect to Jarrell Miller, but that's not a fight that should be happening. It's not a fight I deem to be competitive. It's a bit of a joke, to be honest. That's not a fight I care about, and I know most fight fans surrounding me was hoping to see the Dillian Whyte rematch. Okay, cool, it never happened, no problem. No heavyweight seems to want to fight Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz is going around fighting all these guys. He just beat Christian Hammer. He can't get himself a top contender fight. He fought Deontay Wilder. It took him ages to get that fight. It's embarrassing. Boxing is jarred and surrounded in money politics. If you want to find news about boxing, you ain't going to be talking about which fights have been announced, or you ain't going to be finding breakdowns of fights on boxing related YouTube channels, and I follow a ton of them. You're going to be getting discussions of money. Oh, this person's the A side, this person's worth this much money, I think this guy should know his... But I don't give a fuck. Who does? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit how much money these guys... Ultimately, as fans, and why do we care about the money politics? Money politics governs everything in boxing right now. So even the media outlets, the discussions, the YouTube channels, the conversation in boxing comment sections, it's all about the money. I don't give a shit about their money. I want to know why the fights ain't happening. I want to know. I want to see you guys fight. That's the only news I'm interested in. These guys are so many guys ducking each other. You got, why is Keith Thurman not for Errol Spence yet? He's been out for them years with the injuries. What happened there? Why are the right fights not being made? You got Terence Crawford fighting a washed up Amir Khan, and I respect Amir Khan, but come on, let's be honest about this. He's fighting Amir Khan. Amir Khan should have been fighting Kell Brook anyway. And you got Errol Spence fighting an undersized, a carved up Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia should be fighting Lomachenko. Terence Crawford and Errol Spence should be fighting each other. Keith Thurman's got to be there in the mix somehow. Somehow they all want to say Errol Spence's name when he's got fight scheduled, so no one's really mentioning Errol Spence most of the time. So it's crazy, absolutely crazy. The state of boxing right now, and it's just going from bad to worse. This discussion of A side, B side, no one gives a shit. You got biased outlets, you got biased media in boxing, you got biased commentating in boxing. And the judging. Let's talk about the corruption now. Firstly, GGG got robbed against Canelo in September 2017. That was absolute bullshit. Canelo tests positive for steroids and is fighting again, not 4 or 5 months later. You got Deontay Wilder getting a draw against Tyson Fury. What can I even say? Like, even the fans in boxing right now are seemingly so uneducated and just not a pleasure to listen. It's difficult. So now when I'll be talking to MMA fans, I generally enjoy those conversations. There's tons of great MMA fans that will comment on my videos or get involved in the discussions, and it's just great. But boxing fans, it's a whole nother ball game. What's going on with the state of boxing? And if boxing is to continue on the trajectory it's on currently, with the corruption, with the big fights not being made, with money politics surrounding or deciding everything, with the top guys not fighting, with fingers being pointed in every direction, no one gives a shit. No one actually gives a shit. It's just, you worry for the future of professional boxing if this is what's going on. What happened to the days when the best fighters, best boxers fought the best boxers? Don't happen no more. It's embarrassing. This is a sad video. This is not a video that I wanted to make. And guys, let me know in the comment section below what you think about some of the stuff I said. What do you think is the potential or possibilities for boxing at this stage? And do you agree with me? Do you feel like boxing's heading on a bit of a downward spiral right now? What's going on with all of this stuff? And sorry guys if this video is a lot more mopey than the one I usually make. It's just something I felt like I had to do. I had to be honest with myself when I made this channel. This is I said I was going to be brutally honest and objective about everything that's going on, and that's what I'm doing here. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys don't like this video. If you don't like it, feel free to dislike it, and just let me know why you don't like it. Thank you for tuning in anyway, guys. Mindful Combat. Thank you.